Hi, my name is Kronos, and now I'm going to talk about what is behind my business. Okay, I have been in this business about 15 years, since 2005. So at the time we were in Shaw Tower, it was just a small shop. And now we have moved to a new location at 51 Meter Road, and this is much bigger compared to what it used to have. Okay, for me, I usually come in slightly late. My staff will be in preparing everything at 10:30. I will come in around 11, and I'll start to plan for the daily activities and what is required for the rest of the day. Ingredient-wise, we make everything from scratch. Everything from the sauce, the caramel, the biscuit, cakes we make in-house, so that it caters to what we really want in the sense of flavors. And one of the main reasons also why we make ourselves, because in the freezer temperature where we put all our gelato or ice cream is usually much colder. Okay, we're talking about minus 10, minus 11 and 12 or something like that. So at that kind of temperature, the flavor are usually more muted. So we decided that it would be best that we make everything in-house ourselves to make the flavor a bit stronger. So at a colder temperature, the flavor will develop better. That is why we make most of the thing in-house. Interesting that everyone who come to the shop always asks what's the best salad. Okay, but to me it's more important. Like, everyone has different preference of flavors. If you like chocolate, people go for chocolate sorbet. But people who like something savory or more adventurous, they will try the nori, which actually proved that it has been very well received. So I will always say that you want something safe, go for chocolate sorbet, granny favorite, salted caramel, yuzu, depending whether you like the fruits, chocolatey or creamy. But if you're in a mood or something else, we have wide variety of 27 flavors and try to cover everybody. And now we are touching on non-sweet tea flavors. Okay, so we are working with Parchment and trying to create a new trend. Okay, which we believe that this could be something new, in the market. So now we are creating like sencha, oolong, and tie guan yin. And when we drink this tea, it's not like those English tea whereby you might put sugar. In us Chinese tea, we don't put. So we are actually creating this trend and hope that we can capture a new group of customers that who prefer a tea flavor that is not sweet. We are opening up different kind of shop, emphasizing on the different gelato in the market. Those in the supermarket, why is it so affordable compared to what we have here? The quality, how people should look at it, the difference between a gelato, soft serve and popsicle. So these are the workshop we are opening up to let people know more about it. In this way that people will know how to appreciate, just like wine. If you know how a good wine and a bad wine tastes like, you don't mind paying a bit more, and you know what is good for yourself, using without flavoring, without stabilizer and stuff like that. So this is what we are trying to educate the customers. In times to come, we are also working, collaborating with different players in the market. Like now we're working with a durian supplier, okay, to do a workshop. So the durian supplier will explain like how a good durian will taste like, how a good durian will sound like when you knock on it, how to identify the different type of durian in the sense of taste, how different will that be. And tea, when negotiating with a tea supplier, like different kind of tea, what temperature should you brew it, okay, how long should you steep it, the different characteristic of the tea, different harvests of the tea will have different flavor of the tea. And once they know more about tea, and our side will step into how to make this tea flavor ice cream or gelato. So we are collaborating with different players in the market, educating people about the food, ingredients, and how to convert it into ice cream. This is what we are trying to do in the near future.